Good morning. Welcome to Just for Today, a time of eclectic readings, sharing of perspectives, meditation, and prayer. I'm Reverend Rafe Ellis, Senior Minister and Spiritual Leader of the newly joined Centers for Spiritual Living Communities of Greater Baltimore and Columbia. Today is May 1st. So, what called to me this morning was this book, Voices of Our Ancestors, Cherokee Teachings from the Wisdom Fire. And what I opened it up to is on page 182 through 83. My eyes caught the very bottom of 182, and it says, read into 183, it says this. The clear stream of life is manifest in one's relationship to self, family, clan, nation, and the planet herself. Obstructions to this clear stream may obscure these relationships, manifesting as confusion and disorder. Inconsistency with one's own life purpose is one such obstruction. It may manifest as lethargy, inertia, conflicting emotions. Clarification may be reached through clearly asserting one's present life skills and what skills are yet to be developed in order to fulfill one's purpose. Stabilization of mind through contemplation of the breath and daily review of one's actions allow one to perceive which actions bring fruitful results and to develop them further. Those actions which bring negative results are to be replaced with constructive patterns. For example, if the first hour of work is stressful, start allowing for startup time and planning for interacting with others before interacting with others. Let me read that part again. Those actions which bring negative results are to be replaced with constructive patterns. For example, if the first hour at work is stressful, allow for startup time and planning before interacting with others. In Native tradition, prayer and quiet time are cultivated before busy times. Welcome, whoever just joined. It looks like they left, so I'm not sure. Technology is kind of a thing that you don't really know all the time. Um, what comes up for me around this is the clues. First, that it's predicated on my life's purpose and knowing my life's purpose, right? Um, but I find that it gives me some clues here. Um, the clear stream of life is manifest in one's relationships to self, family, clan, nation, and the planet herself. So, the first place that it invites me to check is those relationships. How are those relationships? Are they harmonious or are they conflictual? Um, Perhaps if there's conflict there, it's giving us information about whether or not we're in alignment with our purpose. Um, Obstructions to this clear stream may obscure these relationships, manifest as confusion or disorder. So there it is. So if our relationships are chaotic, confused, in a state of disorder, this reading is inviting us to look at that as um, clues and information that we're out of alignment with our purpose, with our life purpose. Uh, Inconsistency with one's life purpose is one such obstruction. It may manifest as lethargy, inertia, conflicting emotions. So there you go. There's some other clues, right? If I'm lethargic, if I'm stuck in the same path and or stuck in completely inaction. See, that's the thing with inertia. Inertia is either inaction, staying in action, or the same direction, staying the same direction until some other force changes that. Um, Conflicting emotions. Am I conflicted emotionally? Those, according to this reading, are clues that I'm out of alignment with my life purpose. Clarification may be reached through clearly asserting one's present life skills. So that tells me that what I'm good at is a clue to what my life purpose is, and to really step into those skills that I just naturally have. Um, and what skills are yet to be developed in order to fulfill one's purpose. And so for me, part of what comes up there is as I'm stepping into the skills I already have, to pay attention to what I become curious about, what I feel drawn to learn. Um, Perhaps that is spirit informing me of the skills that I need to develop to manifest my life purpose. Uh, Stabilization of mind through contemplation of the breath and daily review of one's actions allows one to perceive which actions bring fruitful results and to develop them further. Those actions which bring negative results are to be replaced with constructive patterns. That, that's pretty clear. Take a review at the end of the day. Um, in 12-step recovery, that's the 10th step. Continue to take personal inventory. And when we were wrong, promptly admitted it. Right? But to do a daily review. Um, if the first, for example, if the first hour of work is stressful, allow for startup time and planning before interacting with others. Um, in native tradition, prayers and quiet time are cultivated before busy times. It's are we going right into prayer and contemplation? Are we going into that quiet time before we reach for our phone, before we engage with one another? Are we preparing ourselves so that we can be fully engaged in relationship when we do engage? Uh, I do sometimes, and sometimes I don't. And so this is a divine nudge for me to look at that. How else can I do it to improve and to become more clear? I have to chuckle. You would think at 65, I would know my life's purpose by now. And some days I think I do, and other days I'm not sure. Other days it feels like there's something else, or some other expression of ministry. So, the jury's still out. I'm still open. Life is still unfolding. And today I'm good with that. And I hope you are as well with your life. Uh, so that's all I have to share. If you would like to share anything, we have the comments section. If not, I'm going to take us into our time of meditation. recognizing the one, the infinite, the ever-present allness that is life itself, the breath, the substance, one whole, perfect, and complete creation that is one source, one substance expressing in exquisitely individualized expressions of itself. One whole, perfect, and complete unity expressing in multiplicity. One harmonious operation, individualized, with the power of choice, with the independence to use this agency of one to expand creation's experience of itself. Whether we call it God, whether we call it creation, life, Buddha, Allah, Great Spirit, the Great Mystery, Yud-He, Vav-He, whatever name we assign, this one is beyond naming, limitless, yet unchanging, being all that already is. There is nothing for it to change into. An infinite possibility for it to express. Being made out of it, by it, to be it in this physical realm. I recognize that I am that. That the very essence, the very substance of creation is the very essence and substance of me. That I live within it, that I am filled with it, that I relate to it and function as it. I recognize the limitation of words, and I allow myself to be present with the gift of what is. That gift of recognizing the divine self, the human self, as one and the same. So I claim and affirm that just as I am aware of that, within me is the awareness of my divine purpose in this physical realm. Grateful for this reading that gives me clues, that gives me tools to use to look for and assess my alignment with that purpose. And I claim and affirm that perhaps the journey of discovery is more important than a destination. And so I surrender myself to the journey, letting go of any need to control or manipulate or seek a definitive outcome. But rather I surrender myself to living in the mystery, to unfolding life's purpose as me. Minute to minute, moment to moment, to live in that flexibility of expression. To discern my divine yes in this human realm as I am able to listen and hear and comprehend the divine expression of life within me. And I am grateful. I'm grateful that life always says yes to itself and already has. That even the inquiry, life says yes to. Yes to providing clarification. Yes to guiding more clearly. Yes to more fully expressing itself in, through, and as me, in, through, and as all life. The activity of law, the doer of creation, has already said yes, already made it happen. And so I let go. I let go of control. I let go of planning a specific outcome, a specific walk. I let go of the slippery slope of certainty of I know, so that I remain teachable. I let go. And I surrender to this beautiful, amazing mystery of life. I let go. Ashe. Shalom. Aho. Amin. Amen. And so it is. Namaste.